disappointments, but the willpower is still there to activate every dream. When you stepped into this country, there's a reason why you stepped into this country as an immigrant, as a foreigner, even as a Delawarean. There's a reason why you came here. I, Jemima Chucks, came here December 13th, 2013. How about that? So I'm so excited. I came into this country, and when I stepped down from the airport and I felt the breeze and I felt the snow, it was snowing, and being the first time I ever saw snow, I had a dream. And I said, finally, I'm here in America. I had a big dream that everything I wanted to do, I would do it. There are some people I saw on TV back while I was in Africa, and I said to myself, someday I'm going to get on that screen. Guess what? From 2013 till today, I'll tell you, God has helped me achieve 50% of that dream in few years and more to come. To the glory of God, we have a TV show, The Jemima Show. Amen. Amen. I know it's not a church, but it's part of me. So we thank God that we have a TV show, we have a company, we have different things that we do. And all that we do is to promote. Now, the opportunities that the United States has given to me, I dedicated myself that I'm going to give back. For as many young people out there that has that dream, don't give up on your dream. You want to hold on to it. You want to hold on tight to that dream. I bought my first home the second year in this country without no credit. I had no credit history. I remember walking past a part of Dover where I live, and I saw this beautiful homes. And I said to my husband, who had no vision then of buying a home, getting a home was like a luxury. I mean, for what? Maybe like after 20 years, maybe he'll think about it. And I said to him, we could own a home like this. He said, oh girl, you dream too much. How many of you are like me that dream, you feel like your dream is just so big that you are afraid to talk about it? That's okay. When your dream is bigger than you, it means you have a great future. Your dream can never be the same level that you are, because if it's the same level, you're not moving anywhere. Your dream has to be bigger, way bigger than your environment. Your dream has to sound very crazy and so unrealistic, because that is how you are going to get there. Because you're going to defy the odds, you're going to do what no one has done. If everyone is doing the same thing, then no one is actually accelerating. What makes people a champion is because you surpass the environment, you overcome the odds, and guess what? You do a quantum leap to somewhere, and everybody looks and cheers at you. That's what makes you a champion, not the fact that you're together. So I had that big dream of owning a house. I went to the bank. I knew nothing about credit. I didn't know as a foreigner that you need credit. So I went to the bank boldly, and I said, I want a home. And they said, I have to come to you as the bank. I went to Del One, and they said, they pulled my social security, you have no credit history, you have nothing, so you can't own a home. So I went to 3 different banks, and someone called me. I went to a realtor, and she said, Jemima, this is the United States, you can't own a home without a credit. I said, okay, how do I get a credit? She said, it will take you 2 years before you can build a credit. I said, just tell me, how can I start? She said, well, you need to have the Capital One or one of the banks. I sign you a card and you use it. And I went to Google. Tell your neighbor, Google is your friend. The internet is not your enemy. The internet is your friend. Everything you ever want to do, someone has done it. So why duplicate mistake? Why waste time? Why not go deep into the knowledge of other people and excel? So I went to Google and I Googled how to own a home. So now, fast forward, I began to embark on applying for these cards. I was denied 7 times. So I would apply 3 times at once, and I would get boom, no, I never gave up. I went back to Del One and I said, you told me to apply for a card. What do I do? And someone called me, how about you take $1,000 loan and pay back? So I took the $1,000, I didn't use it, I put it out of the account, I put in another account, I took back, like after a month, I put back in there, I paid it back. And that was how I began to build my credit. Trust me. After I did that 3 times, in my mail, Capital One sent me a card that I qualified. So I said, how? You just denied me 3 months ago. How am I going to qualify for this? And that was how I got tons of credit cards. I began to qualify. I don't know who tells those people that you're working on your credit. And in 6 months, my credit rose. And that same year, I was able to qualify. The same banks that rejected me began to write me that I can qualify to get a loan. I got $200,000 qualification to buy my dream. Tell your neighbor you can dream. If you have a dream, you can make it. Now, look at that. It was work, determination. It's not just about dreaming. Dreaming is not enough. You need to get out of your bed. You need to get the right information. That's why you're here. You need to reach the right people, surround yourself with the right people. I began to make friends with people that own homes at that time because I wanted one. I looked around me and all the people that I was with didn't have a home. They were living somewhere, but I wanted new. So I just cleaned up my circle and just began to associate with people that own homes or that are into real estate, like Priscilla and the rest of them. And guess what? In just 1 year, I was able to achieve that dream. And we surpassed it, and we're still going more, getting more. So real estate investment is the best investment that can yield returns and returns. I know a CNA at one of my jobs, she bought a property of 21 acres 10 years ago. When she bought it, it wasn't expensive. But right now, that house, the whole land has been turned to a resort. She actually leased it to the government. So she said, Jemima, you know what? I am just working because I don't want to die, because I need to exercise my body. I would never need money for anything. That was the best, 10 years ago, the best investment ever that she can do. I don't know why you're here, but let me establish this fact to you, to let you know that you can be anything that you want to be. You can achieve any dream, regardless of your race, regardless of your ethnicity, regardless of your religion, or whatever that you think will stop you. Nothing can stop you. So today, I want you to open up your mind and begin to dream of the mansions and the estates and the investments you can leave for your children. When you go to the next level, when you travel out of this world, don't leave debts for your children. Leave homes, leave houses. Some of you have kids that are going to go to college. What are you investing for their college? Are you going to take student loans and have them sign? If your kids are still signing student loans, hey, come on. Why would you let them sign for student loans? Buy a house and keep it in their name. By the time this child grows up, you have a 6-year-old right now, just buy a home and just leave it there. Just let it run. By the time the child gets to 18 and they're ready for college, their entire life will be transferred. I want to introduce to you a broker that is here, Peter Meyer. Please, a round of applause for him.